Hello world. Let's add function without IP pin char asterisk private without IP pin char asterisk URL semicolon. You know, URL means universe resource location. Universe or unique resource such as http colon //3w.microsoft.com or 127 period 0 period 0 period 1. These two strings are URL. ONC64T. Let's define three definitions. You know what we will add these three lines. Keywords ICMP underline echo 8. Let's go. IDE back. What do you know mean? IDE and bake. Number define space status underline field 0xFFFF define space DEF underline packet underline size space 32 wait a moment for your input. Carry on. Number define max underline package 1024 1 kilometer better max underline packet let's add it. We announce 13 variables. 13. W is a date space WSA date semicolon socket space two space for align socket space sock RAW raw means original premier SOCK raw semicolon struct space sock ADDR underline I underline in space DEST destination comma space from semicolon struct space host ENT space asterisk space HP semicolon int space bread comma space data size semicolon two space for line int four space int it's also for space int space from len space equals size of from semicolon int space timeout space equals 1000 semicolon millisecond. You can copy and paste. You are familiar with these operations. pchar space dest underline ip semicolon pchar space icmp underline date semicolon pchar space recvbuf semicolon. You int space addr space equals 0 semicolon. Int space I semicolon. U short space seq underline no equals 0 semicolon. Tara? Three if there's a blank, you know, there's a blank. If WSA start up make word make word 2 comma 1 comma ampersand WSA date exclamation mark 0 equals 0 curly bracket space append text buffer quotation WSA start up failed colon space %d backslash n comma colon get last error semicolon. This the first time for us to use get last error. Get last error will tell us what happens. What's wrong? Semicolon. Curly bracket socket raw equals WSA socket AF underline inet comma socket underline raw comma IP portal IPPROTO underline ICMP comma no comma 0, comma, 0, semicolon. If socket wrong equals invalid underline socket, curly bracket. Space. You mean we don't use space? It's just type TB, type key. Automation insert the tab. Append text buffer. WSA socket. Field colon space %d \n, comma. WSA gets last error. You know, it don't get last error. WSA gets last error. Semicolon. WSA gets last error. Curly bracket. Bread equals set socket. Set sock OPT. Set sock OPT. Sock raw, comma, SOL underline socket, comma, SO underline RCV 10 0, comma, P char bread set sock opt SOL underline socket SO underline RCV 10 0, P char ampersand timeout, comma, size of timeout, semicolon. If bread equals socket underline error. If bread equals socket underline error. Curly bracket. Append text buffer. Failed to set RECV timeout colon space %d \n, comma, WSA. You can pause and edit. WSA get last error. WSA get last error. Semicolon. Curly bracket. Enough. It's enough. So much for these lessons. Ladies and gentlemen, see you later.